I thought we'd sort of put this anxiety to bed, some sort of agreement between the key players in China that they wouldn't keep cutting prices, but it seems they have to.
Just a resolution too, but Elon's hard to predict. But here's what I think is happening. Every automaker in the world is going all electric. Tesla has a cost advantage over everybody else. They're simply put trying to grab market share. What American investors, I think, often don't understand is not only China the largest auto market in the world now. You've got to win China if you're going to be the global winner. Tesla's being very aggressive. Interestingly, they make 54% of all Teslas made in China today. Part of the reason for that is they can make them less expensively. And I think Elon's trying to take advantage of that price advantage he has as a low-cost provider.
Today, we're diving into a subject that's perplexed both seasoned investors and newbies alike. And this is none other than Tesla's stock volatility. There are a ton of reasons why investors continue to see Tesla as a profitable investment, even though the stock may not be in the best place right now. Over the past year, the EV maker has continually ramped up its car production. To date, Tesla has produced millions of EVs, crossing a milestone that most of its competition can only dream of. So today we're going to strap in and explore the thrilling, yet unpredictable journey that makes Tesla's stock price such a rollercoaster ride, and how this automaker can balance this seesaw of volatility. No doubt it's a challenge, however, we believe that transparent communication, steady production progress, and meeting delivery targets can all provide stability for Tesla stock. So stick with us as we dissect the factors contributing to this volatility and decipher its implications on investors.
Shares of Tesla, those rising, it's up almost 7%, just at 7% on the nose right now. It has its sights set on ending a 6-day losing streak. This comes as Baird analyst Ben Kallo highlighted some positive developments ahead of the EV maker in the second half of the year. That includes the launch of the Cybertruck. We've been talking about that. Continued growth in the energy business and expanding into new markets. So it's definitely been helpful for the share price today. It's the best ideas list, right, Jared?
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at the Wi-Fi Interactive. I got some charting to do on this stock. First of all, this is a heat map of the entire sector today. So EVs are doing well. A couple like Volkswagen not performing well, but let's take a look at over the last month. You can see they have been struggling. Most of these names have been struggling, with the exception of the Chinese automakers and Toyota. But we're talking about Tesla. Let's chart Tesla here. This is a stock that has come off of its highs. And in fact, I was doing an analysis on Megacaps Friday because I had nothing else to do. And I was looking at recent drawdowns from 52-week highs. But Tesla was one of those companies that they didn't top last year or 2020. It was like 2020. 2021 there that we're seeing those highs. And so they are significantly still off those highs, but they are in an uptrend right now. They're at the bottom edge of this little channel that's forming. And if growth stocks can succeed today, if they can surge today with surging interest rates, I would say, well, perfect environment for Tesla to surge as well. We got to move on.
Tesla's position as a trailblazer in electric vehicles and innovative technologies has turned its stock into a magnet for market sentiment. News about new models, autopilot advancements, or even regulatory shifts have all sent Tesla stock soaring or plummeting. The intense scrutiny Tesla faces has fueled speculative trading. Short sellers, betting on the stock's decline, all add fuel to the fire, and this tug-of-war between bulls and bears amplifies volatility. Hey guys, welcome back to Tesla Tomorrow. Tesla stock has taken a beating for the past couple of weeks, for reasons related both to the company and what is happening in financial markets. The stock recently dropped 1.7% to $215.49, while the S&P 500 was flat, and the Nasdaq Composite was down 0.2%, marking the 6th consecutive drop for Tesla stock and the 13th in the past 14 trading sessions. The market deserves some of the blame for this. For instance, the Nasdaq was off by about 7% for the month, and Tesla stock tends to be a bit more volatile than the index. It rises faster when things are good and falls harder when conditions worsen. After cutting aggressively on their prices when 2023 started, Tesla reported operating profit margins of just over 10% in the first half of 2023, down from about 17% in the first half of 2022. While Tesla stock's price isn't really that high, it is safer to invest in companies that can grow much faster than the economy. and are able to stand in times of strong market challenges. And judging by Tesla's market history, these are qualities that best describe the EV company. Little wonder seasoned investors are keen on investing in the automaker. For them, Tesla seems to go beyond its current market performance. It's more of a long-term deal. But before we carry on, guys, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to keep up to date on everything going on with Tesla. Tesla's stock price isn't just influenced by the company's performance, because this is a subject of market-wide speculation. Instead, economic indicators, interest rate changes, and global events all send shockwaves through the stock. There is a possibility that the FED will be pausing interest rate hikes, as inflation seems to be calming. Market expectations are running high that policymakers will likely approve, and they'll see forth that another rate hike takes place, but this time opting for a 0.5 percentage point or 50 basis point move. Federal Reserve Governor Christopher Waller recently said he is open to reducing the level of interest rate hikes soon, so long as the economic data cooperates. According to him, the data of the past few weeks has made him more comfortable and prompts him to consider stepping down to a 50 basis point hike. In September, the FED raised its benchmark interest rate by 0.75 percentage points, which was the third of such outsized rate increases in a row, bringing the FED rate to 3 to 3.25%. This hike in interest rate has significantly affected stock price and raised fears about what the future holds. But for now, the fear seems to be easing as the FED has admitted to lower inflation rates. Federal Reserve Vice Chair Lael Brainard has also said that she was encouraged by the recent US inflation report, which pointed at a slower price increase, and said that the FED was likely to soon reduce the size of its interest rate hikes. Similarly, factors like inflation and production challenges are also major drawbacks in the company's finances. However, they don't appear to be so much of a long-term issue for investors. In fact, bullish Tesla investors are less bothered about the news. They invest in business, not stocks. We can't discuss Tesla's volatility without acknowledging the Elon Musk factor. His tweets, interviews, and public statements have all been the power which has triggered massive price swings, leaving investors wondering whether to hold or bail out. You see, Tesla stock is closely tied to its production and delivery numbers. For instance, delays, hiccups, or exceeding expectations can all send ripples through the stock market, causing significant price fluctuations. Also, analyst predictions play a pivotal role in driving stock volatility. Conflicting forecasts, whether optimistic or skeptical, and it all leads to swings as investors grapple with differing viewpoints. Similarly, short-term traders who are looking to capitalize on price fluctuations contribute to the stock's volatility, as their rapid buying and selling amplifies the highs and lows. Despite the wild fluctuations, Tesla's long-term vision remains unchanged. Its pursuit of sustainable energy and innovation continues to attract investors who believe in this mission of short-term volatility. An emotional element cannot be ignored. Tesla's passionate fanbase sometimes makes decisions based on excitement rather than solid financial reasoning, and that leads to price volatility. As we navigate this thrilling Tesla ride, though, remember that understanding and anticipating volatility is key. It's not just about making the most of the ups and downs, but also staying aligned with your investment goals. Sustainable and successful Tesla investors embrace this, viewing it as an opportunity rather than a setback. Diversifying portfolios and expanding and understanding a company's fundamentals and maintaining a long-term perspective can all help mitigate risk. Tesla stock volatility influences the broader EV market. It sets benchmarks and standards, shaping the perception of EVs as a whole. So, whether you're an investor or just along for the ride, keep a close eye on the bigger picture. Tesla stock is volatile, but the stock doesn't always describe Tesla's performance or fundamentals as a business. But what do you think? Let us know down below, and let us know what your evaluation of Tesla is. And for more information about what Tesla's been up to over the last few days, go ahead and click on this next video on your screen. See you there.